En el nombre de Dios Todopoderoso me alzo a desafiar a la noche para elevar la luz, para ser el foco de la conciencia de Gautama Buda, y yo soy la llama del loto de 1000 pétalos, y vengo a llevarla en su nombre, estoy en la vida en esta hora. Y permanezco con el cetro de poder crístico para desafiar a las tinieblas, para traer la luz, para animar desde alturas estelares, la conciencia de ángeles, maestros, Elohim, centros solares, y toda vida que sea la presencia yo soy de cada uno. Clamo la victoria. En el nombre de Dios, clamo la luz de llama solar, clamo la luz. Yo soy la luz, yo soy la victoria. Yo soy la victoria, yo soy la victoria, para la Madre Divina y el Hijo Varón Divino, y para la elevación de la corona de la vida, y los 12 puntos focales estelares, que se regocijan de ver la salvación de nuestro Dios, justo dentro de mi coronilla, justo dentro del centro del sol, de Alfa consumado está.
Light unto the victory, I am come. I am Arcturus, Elohim of light and freedom. I stand before the altar of invocation to summon light to consume the dark. After all, beloved ones, is this not what we are all about as we continue our service in the earth and in the far-off worlds? The gift of the violet flame comes from light years beyond this system, from spheres of light and evolutions of whom you have heard not a word, from cosmic beings and their embodied Chivas who have perceived the need of this solar system and galaxy, and therefore who have sent emissaries of light, angels who have taken flight from their homes of light. They are come into Earth's atmosphere to amplify the spirit of the Christ Mass. They are come into the earth to relieve the burden and the darkness of the momentums that have opposed Saint Germain and his service for centuries. For they know his name, and they know it well, and they will stand to tell you this day of his majestic word that they have heard, and of the mission that they have watched, the cosmic mission of the hierarch of the Aquarian age. I come then with these legions of light to anchor the violet flame within the force field that you have provided. For Saint Germain has called for a violet flame tree, and it is a violet flame tree that we see. And thus we bow before your light, and with our gratitude to the hearts and hands who have brought it into view in the physical octave, we deposit our light of violet flame, even as we once did before La Tourelle, in that little tree in the circle of light. Now we place our light of violet flame for a fortnight within this focus. Let it blaze and let it raise mankind. Let it be a fiery vortex that consumes all that is pitted against the mother and her children in their delivery of the word to Earth's evolutions. I am come because I have heard your prayer and your plea to the hosts of the Lord, and I am here in the full light of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I bathe all light bearers in that light, and I summon you to a vigil of violet flame and freedom, for there is much residue of the decade and of the century that must be consumed to make way for the coming of the Lord of the world and the thought form for the year and the keynote of the decade. Beloved hearts of light, I draw the design of a mighty figure-8 flow of violet flame over the pillar of fire centered within the majestic tree. O Tannenbaum, O tree of life, O mighty tree, O threefold flame, let us remember that man is like a tree, and the soul that ascends to thee does become first the flowering and then the full fruit of the word. So it is the season of the flowering of cosmic consciousness in so many of the sons and daughters of God, and the fruit will yet come forth for all mankind, that they might understand and assimilate the word that we have given. I stand in your midst with legions of light. We come then and we make the call that the violet flame will remove the wall of density and darkness and all that separates God from man. O violet flame, blaze forth! O violet flame, blaze forth! O light of God that never fails, blaze forth! Blaze forth a light of God that never fails. I am Arcturus, and I bathe each child of light within that violet flame. For earth must move forward in her appointed round and destiny, and that fiery destiny must manifest, because freedom is the keynote of the age. So many places upon the earth are dark spots in the feasts of charity. These dark spots are an absence of freedom through the absolute tyranny of the fallen ones who come in many disguises with their wares to subjugate the souls and stifle the mighty threefold flame. I am in the flame of Victoria, a mother light of freedom. Let it resound throughout the earth. I am come to you, my blessed hearts. I am come to bring the fire of freedom. Let it be multiplied. Let it be delivered to all nations, as the heart of Saint Germain cherishes the mission amethyst jewel. Freedom in its explosion of light offends many who are comfortable in their bondage, and others who hold others in bondage. They are also offended by freedom, and therefore those who are the torch bearers of freedom, my beloved, they come, and they must drink of violet flame, that they might be infilled with that sacred fire, and therefore be God-willed, and be God-determined to go forth, and to consume, rather than receive, the opposition to their light. Let the violet flame expand in the heart of every Chela of Saint Germain. Let the keepers of the flame expand this Christmas light. For the birth of the man-child of the Aquarian age is of a seventh ray being of light. That seventh ray being of light who comes in the name of Saint Germain is the one who sets the archetypal pattern for the seventh root race. This child of light, this Christmas child, is the evolution of the Christ child Jesus unto the man-child of the seventh root race. Look forward to his coming and prepare for it, for the heavens tell the glory of the coming of the Son of God. O light victorious, O light invincible, invictus, I am come. I am here to emanate, to radiate, to set a force field of whirling sacred fire, that each one of you, each and all, may grow tall like the pine tree in the forest, with many branches for birds of the air, and the joyous ringing of the sparrow, and the dove as the Christmas light of all the year. Oh, my beloved hearts, earth can be transformed into a violet flame Christmas tree, and each one of you a sphere of light, each one of you with your own delight, your manifest design of snowflake or fiery star, fire light. Oh, beloved ones, the mighty rosary of light ringing around the Christmas tree is a blessed gift to Mother Mary, as violet flame beads of light tell the story of the giving of her word. See then how the lights are shining as the Christed ones, and let not all the pining of the world for death and dying, for yesterday and other year, deter you in this revolution of higher consciousness. For the revolutionaries must move with violet spheres before, going before and rolling back. The children of the light know not that they are programmed unto slavery. The fallen ones themselves, so numb they cannot know God, for no God is in them. and therefore the judgment precedes the birth of that mighty one. I come descending from the sun. I come to bless you in this hour. For in this hour of greatest light, the children of the light are called upon to balance the greatest darkness. Let your burden be light. Let the magnificent radiance of the violet flame begin a mighty spiral of a new year. And let all who have ears to hear remember that the giving of your violet flame decrees in this 14-day spiral will reap much benefit and produce a glorious resurrection light throughout this coming decade. My beloved children of the sun, I address you in the full momentum of freedom. By its sacred fire I seal you, and I seal you in the heart of Saint Germain. We gather together for the feast of light, and we welcome those souls who will gather here to carry our light for the decade. In the name of the Holy Father, in the name of the Blessed Mother, in the name of the beloved Son, and the mighty Holy Spirit, I am Arcturus forever in the great central sun.